Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81 and today we'll take a look at this. Oops, sorry, I forgot to work on my magic. Abracadabra! Yep, this is the retro Marvel Legends Mysterio. Okay, so this is the retro Mysterio, which is almost similar to the one that I have reviewed for the Electro. Yeah, they are actually coming out with all these very classic design of all the villains, which I'm loving it a lot. And I did mention that in my previous video, I wanted to get the Green Goblin as well, which, yes, I managed to get it. Okay, a separate a loose piece, because initially I was told that I need to get the entire set of the collections in order to get it, but the boss, the shop seller, is very nice. He managed to get one for me, a loose one, so I managed to just buy him, and I'm collecting this Mysterio as well. Okay, so I will do a review for this one very soon. Okay, yep. So just liking this Mysterio a lot. Yeah, I can see that it's a very classic look of it. Yep, I do know that there was another release of a Mysterio, I think around a few months back. Yeah, it's very similar, but maybe just a slight repaint. Yeah, okay, so let's take a look at the box, which is very classic look, like the Electro as well as the Green Goblins. Okay, it's like a comic versions, and even the wordings you can see is very classics. Okay, this is like the 70s Spider-Man. Yep, and I kind of like the overall package, whereby you can see everything that it comes with, so you can choose whichever is the best for you, and you can also hang it on the wall if you don't intend to keep it opened. Yeah, you can just keep it just like this. It also looks very nice. And at the back, this time they actually use the same series of the Spider-Man, which I gotten the Electro as well as the Green Goblin. Okay, so I'm not sure why they are using it. Maybe this is something like they want to add on to this retro series. Okay, but it's not part of it. As you can see, there's only 6 of them. Yeah, so this is something like an extra, if I'm not wrong. Okay, maybe they will add Vulture or Sandman in the future, or even Craven. I'm not so sure. I really would like to build my own Sinister 6 villains, but of course my Sinister 6 will be something else. It will have Dr. Octopus as well. Okay, so we can actually take a look at the box. So it's called Mysterio. So you can actually open it up, the cape as well as the what do you call this? This is the fish tank. Yeah, you can open it up. Of course, I don't think there's a head sculpt underneath. We'll take a look later. Here are some readings that you could read. Okay, a cloud of smoke. Yeah, he always come up with a cloud of smokes. Yep, very nice. Okay, so let's get him out. Okay, so this is Electro right out of the box. You can see that. Wow. Okay, I'm just it just give me the very nostalgic feelings, like it comes out from the TV screen. Just looks very classic, and I'm just loving it. Okay, let's just take a closer look at it. Okay, wow, so this is the fish tank. Look like it. Okay, and I was just hoping that it's a little bit more translucent, that you can slightly see some things that's inside, but you can't really see clearly. Yeah, there's like something, a mystery, but this is like totally all blurrish. Yeah, you can't really see, but you are able to make out that there is something green inside. Okay, which I will show you later. Okay, looking very good. Okay, there are some of the paint, like a black wash on it. You can see that it's like very dirty. When I was choosing this Mysterio from the other box, it's all different, you know. Some they have a slightly more paints, black paints on it, and some are kind of clean. You know, I've chosen this that is like more of a moderate kind of dirt. Yeah, you can see that there's some black wash here and there. Okay, I think it's been done on purpose. And what I like best is all the gold paint on the hands, and as well as his boots. It looks very good. It just bring out the figure as well as this portion here. It looks very nice. You can just see all the goldish. Wow, yeah, very classic kind of look. My goodness. And kind of like this, the hands, it just being sculpted very nicely, as you can see. Wow. Okay, and this one as well, yeah, just being done very good. I mean the paint. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the boots as well. And let's go to the cape. Of course, is a sculpted cape. It's not the cloth. Yeah, I don't think Marvel Legend will actually move on to giving us a real fabric cloth. Yeah, but it does looks very good, and don't be cheated by the overall look, because from here you can see, I'm not sure whether it shows on the camera, there are actually some texture all over. Yeah, you can see some here. Yeah, so it's not just like a cheap piece of plastic. They do put some efforts on doing all the sculpt, all the details, you know, you can see that. Yeah, it just feels very premium kind of look. Okay, but of course, as you guys might know, I'm not a big fans of sculpted cape, but I think it's alright for Marvel Legends. Yeah, no problem here. Yeah. Okay, and let's see who is behind the fish tank. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay, so you can see it's very nice. My goodness, I got the shock of my life when I take a peek just now. So nice. Okay, so there's actually a face there, but you couldn't really see who it is. Yeah, so this is what we call the Mysterio. Okay, yeah, very nice translucent head sculpt. This is very good. Okay, I think it's this piece alone, this head alone is actually worth the price. I'm not sure. As you know, I just kind of like collecting heads. I think this head is very nice. Okay, my goodness. If I'm not wrong, the previous Mysterio doesn't have a real face. If I'm not mistaken, it's like a skull. If I'm not wrong, yeah, they given a skull with some green effect as well. I might be wrong. As far as I remember, it's not a human face like this one. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay. So you can see is I think yeah, it's not really translucent, but you can see my fingers if I get close to it. Yeah, I was hoping it's a little bit more translucent so we can see a little bit of the face, but it's okay, I think. Yeah, there's a pack here to go inside this portion to hold the cape. Okay, yeah, very good looking one. Wow. Okay, I'm just loving it. Okay, so let's move on to some articulations. Okay, so for the articulations, of course, you don't expect it to turn around for this head. Okay, but if you were to remove the whole thing like just now, of course you can move the head anywhere you wanted. Okay, but I'm just going to show you the articulations with this whole things on, because this is how you're going to pose your Mysterio. Unless you tell me you like it without this whole thing, then it will look like very non-Mysterio kind. Okay, so of course the hands will be hindered by the cape. Okay, but he still can put a high hands on it. Yeah. Okay, the only thing that I kind of doesn't like is there's a too big gap in between. You can see my finger can go in. Okay, yeah, so it's just kind of looks weird with the whole thing floating, but if you were to take pictures, yeah, it doesn't really show much. Okay, yeah, but you can still see from here. Okay, so there's a arm swivel, of course. Okay, and there's a double joint elbow. Yep, very good there. Is there his hand can actually goes all the way if you want it to. Let me see. Yep, slightly more than 90 degrees. Okay, yep, so it looks very good. Going up, yep, no problem there. As well as the hands, of course, you can move around, no problem. Okay, and the torso. Okay, there's a standard bending forwards this much, and bending backwards, let's see, yeah, about this much. Okay, and of course you can turn it on the waist area. Okay, no problem there. And the legs does have a swivel as well. Okay, the pec swivels. Okay, kicking up. Yep, let's take a look. Okay, I think, yeah, you can kick up slightly more than 90 degrees. Okay, kicking backwards, not going to work because of the cape. Okay, and there's a double joint knee, very nice looking. Okay, and let's see if you can turn over here. Yep, you can turn it here, no problem. And the leg, of course, you can move it. Let's see. Yep, back and forth, no problem there. Slightly to the side, yes, you can do that as well. Okay, no problem. And there's no toe hinge. Okay, very standard kind of articulations for Marvel Legends. Okay, nothing new over here. Yep, of course, the only thing that is restricted is the globe. You can't really turn the head. Okay, it doesn't make sense for you to turn as well because you can't really see where he's facing. Yeah, his head is inside. Okay, it's hidden inside. Okay, so let's move on to the accessories. Okay, so for the accessory, this Mysterio doesn't come with much, just these two smoke effects, which I must say it does looks very good. Okay, yeah, it's just not a smoke effect that you just put around him. Okay, there's a place that you can actually snap it on his legs, okay, to make it looks like he's coming out from the smoke. Okay, I'll show you guys on how to put it, but just take a quick look on it. It's very similar to the head material, the one that I showed you guys earlier on. Yeah, it's very translucent kind of green. I love it a lot. You can see it's really well made. Okay, yeah, and he doesn't even comes with any interchangeable hands, which is why I think it's still okay. This is the only time that I think it's okay without any interchangeable hands, because I kind of love the hand this time. Okay, it's very similar to what is shown in the box. Okay, yeah, you can see that. Okay, the same set of hands on the box as well. Okay, you can just compare it. Okay, the open palms for the right hand and the kind of grabbing hands on the left hands. Okay, very similar to the pictures. Okay, yep, so I don't mind this time without any interchangeable hands, which is okay. Yep, so this is just looking very good just as it is. Okay, and the smoke effects, I'll show you guys how to put it on right now. Okay, so it's basically something like this. Yep, you can see there's something like a hinge for the legs to go in. Okay, so this one is for the left legs and this one is for the right leg, and the hinge is over here. Okay, so you just put it on like this. Okay, so wow, it just looks very good. Okay, it kind of like acting like a stand as well, because it stabilizes the figure, otherwise it will just, you know, fall off. So this one, it works like a extra stance for him to stand properly, so you don't have to worry that he will always be falling off on your shelf. Okay, yeah, I was kind of hoping they will give something similar for the hands as well, then it will looks very good. Okay, yep. So now let's go for some size comparison. I have the Marvel Legends Far From Home Spider-Man, okay, which I actually repainted. Okay, and also the Marvel Legends the Black Symbiote Spider-Man. Okay, and next I have some SH Figuarts Far From Home Spider-Man, which is much smaller than he is, as well as the SH Figuarts PlayStation 4 Spider-Man. Right up next, I have the Mayfax Iron Spider, as well as the Mayfax The Amazing Spider-Man, which is from the comic paint versions. And lastly, I have the Marvel Legends the Retro Electro. Okay, wow, I didn't know he's taller than him, as well as the Dr. Octopus. Okay, I'm not sure whether they will actually release a retro version of him as well. Okay, so my final verdict for this guy is I'm just loving it. I think it's a perfect 10 figure. Yeah, I'm really loving it. There's no bias here, because for Spider-Man villains, I think the one that I actually love the most is Dr. Octopus. But for him, I just like him for the mystery that he always try to show us, that whether he will be captured or whether he will reveal his real face, but it never happens most of the time. Yeah, so I just kind of like the mystery of him, and he kind of cool looking, because I think he's the only villain that doesn't show his real face. I was going to deduct some points because of the cape being heavy and he might fall off, but that point was saved by this accessory because it, like I say, it really does helps him to stand better. Yeah, you can see it's more stable when you have it on his leg. Okay, yep. So it's something that it is another figure that whereby you don't have to worry where to keep the accessories because you will just pose him like that. It's all there is now. So this is another plus point. So I would say this is a perfect 10 figure. Yeah, I just love it a lot. Yeah, it just looks so nice on the shelf together with all your Spider-Man collections. I'm pretty sure that it will be perfect. Okay, to just together with the rest of the retro team. I'm looking forward for them to give us more villains like, you know, Scorpion or Vulture or Kraven, yeah, or even like I say Sandman, or maybe even the very retro version of the Doctor Octopus. Okay, yeah, I'll buy them all. Yeah, it's just one more villains for my Spider-Mans. Okay. Yep, so I hope you like this very simple review of mine. Do give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course always feel free to leave me any comments below if you have any further questions or any further informations that you would like to share with me. Of course, I always love to hear from you. And before you leave, of course, I hope you will check out my playlist right over here, and also do browse around my channel for more interesting videos such as this one, and I'll see you in those videos. Bye.